Good day everyone, my name is Cyril Garcia and today I will going to share to you my topic regarding alternative learning system. But before anything else, let us define first the meaning of ALS. It is a free education program implemented by the Department of Education, a ladderized modular non-formal education program by the DepEd, and the Third Bureau of DepEd. It benefits those who cannot afford formal schooling and follows whatever is their available schedule. It provides viable alternative to the existing formal education, instruction, encompassing both the non-formal and informal sources of knowledge and skills. It is a parallel learning system in the Philippines that provides a practical option to the existing formal instruction, and when one does not or cannot have access to the formal education in school. It is also an opportunity for young and adult people in which they will be able to continue and graduate in high school. An opportunity was provided for them in order to continue studies that were stopped during the years where they encounter life challenges. I can say that teaching us students is very fun because you're going to get to meet a variety of students and know about their life struggles, their different life struggles as well. And grateful and knowing that you can teach them a subjects that will aid them to have knowledge and help in their everyday lives. It is a big benefit for them, not just the kind that they can be studied and graduated in, but also the kind that you can help people dealing with life challenges. The difference between ALS and regular classes when it comes to schedule is that regular classes, students here attend their class from Monday to Friday, while in ALS, they only have certain schedules to be attended or specific schedules to be attended. For example, is the shifting hours of morning to afternoon. It is called flexi time in ALS because the hours and days are only selected. So, for those who are doing something like they're having a jobs or what, and to those who really cannot attend their everyday class because they have disabilities or they have childrens at home, their needs will still be met and they will be given a chance to be educated too. And here, ALS is for everyone. The enrollment here in certain schools is free and easy. Next is how to enroll the ALS. So here are the requirements to be submitted to enroll in ALS program. To enroll in ALS program, students must submit two latest 2x2 size picture with name tag, birth certificate or marriage contract, and PSA, original and photocopy of any government-issued ID, valid driver's license, valid passport ID, voter's ID, SSS or GSIS ID, postal ID, NBI clearance, and Form 137 or Form 138. And once they submitted the requirements for the enrollment, the students will now undergo the ALS A&E test. So later on, we will go on to discuss about the ALS A&E test. They need to pass it. Once they pass the ALS A&E test, they will now receive a diploma or certification in elementary and junior high school. The purpose of having it is to determine the entry level of the student's competence. Next, what is the difference between ALS and formal education when it comes to learning materials? So the difference is that when it comes to formal education, they provided students with textbooks in which the teachers facilitated. While in ALS, they provided students with module in which students will be able to apply and study self-paced instructional indigenous integrated. Next, what are the modules that ALS use? They use basic literacy learning modules, lower elementary modules in Filipino and English, advanced elementary level modules in Filipino and English, secondary level modules in Filipino and in English, and academic focus and bridging program. How does ALS conducted? When conducting the learning session, the needs of the students are known here, but not related to their financial problem, but of course related to their learning. Second, provides a test for the learners to determine the entry level and their exit level and to identify the competence what should be given attention. Third, using the learning modules and other supplementary materials for at least 10 months within 1 year. Fourth, using a significant plan and implement it for the benefit of the learners. Fifth, they make home visitations for the lazy learner who stop attending the class. So this will be able to help the learners attend the class again by giving them advice and showing their concerns that they are forcing the learners to continue the literacy program. And lastly, ALS is directing to the barangay government in order to find indigenous people who are forming students for the basic literacy program of the ALS and accreditation and equivalency program. And this is by the method of mapping. ALS has two main programs, which is the BLP, what I said a while ago, which stands for Basic Literacy Program of ALS, and the A&E program, which is related to the accreditation and equivalency program. And when we say BLP, it is an extensive community-based programs for out-of-school youth learners and adults who are willing to learn the basic literacy skills. Next, what are the 3 basic literacy skills in ALS? So, the first one is the ability to read with comprehension. So, this will be able to enhance and have improvement the learner's reading and learning comprehension. Next is the ability to compute simple problems. So this will be able to enhance learners' logical, mathematical, and computational skills, and also when it comes to analyzing the problem. And last is the creative thinking and problem solving, so that their ability in looking at things differently will improve, and also their problem solving skills. Next, what is the ALS A&E program? The ALS learning process is the intervention for the ALS A&E program. The final assessment here will be the ALS A&E test, and once the student pass this test, they will now receive the certification and diploma. While the ALS A&E test is the final assessment given by the ALS at the end of the intervention for both levels in secondary and elementary level. The type of test given to them is what we call the objective type of test and the multiple choice test. Next, who can benefit ALS or who can enroll in ALS? So, visually impaired person can enroll ALS. These are the people who are blind, the youths and adults who cannot able to attend the formal schooling. Once they know how to read Braille, they can survive and understand what is in the module of ALS. ALS can also provide another module or different module for those blind people. Next is out of school youth and adults. So these are the young and adult people who didn't able to attend the formal school due to their life struggles and challenges that they encounter over the years. Next is learners of home education or home schoolers. So these are the learners who undergo home study. These are the learners who study outside the schools. Non-passers of previous A&E test. So these are the learners who didn't able to pass the previous A&E test. Unemployed or employed out of school youth students. So these are the students who are working and non-working. And also those who work as a workers, construction workers, helpers, factory workers, and others. The imprisoners or the prisoners and the rebels will also given a chance in ALS. And last is the indigenous people or the minorities. So it means all non-students at any levels of the society can benefit in the ALS A and E test. He can undergo this A and E test when he is 12 years old more on or before the day of the examination in elementary level, and in secondary level when he is 16 years old. And that's all for today, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. Goodbye and thank you.